Hey, we're live. Crypto's crashing again. Just when we were starting to get somewhere, man. Just when we were starting to get somewhere. Markets have to freak out again. So we're going to talk about why the markets are panicking again today, where we're at on the charts, if things are actually as bad as they might seem with all the red numbers you're seeing across your screens right now, and talk a bit about some of the stuff going on in the AI space. So let's go. By the way, of course, stick around in the second half by answering your questions. So this is from Mr. Crypto here. Says markets are dumping because of an interest rate pause is likely. Many do not realize this, but that's actually bullish for the markets in the long run. Of course, that's just taking a sample of back from the 1990s when we had an interest rate pause happen. You can see it right back here. Markets pumped through 95, 96, 97, 98. A lot of people are starting to say we are in the sort of 1998 phase of the market right now, which I was alive back then, but I was, playing video games and 13. Yeah. Starting to get beers and stuff. Anyway, that's a different story. Back then, we had the dot-com boom and the dot-com bubble eventually. And the more I think about the AI stuff, man, we are heading to one monster bubble on this whole AI thing, aren't we? And AI is wildly bullish and it's super crazy and all this stuff. But I've been thinking about this AI stuff. I mean, AI, particularly if we get like artificial general intelligence, it's going to result in so many people losing their jobs. It's going to be absurd. Like we're talking tens of millions, maybe hundreds of millions cut from the workforce in the next decade or two. That's some serious implications. Robotics coming on board. So robots are going to be able to do a lot of jobs that humans do. We're talking about digging ditches, cleaning crap, working in slaughterhouses, all the kind of jobs people don't want to do, okay? And then all the white collar jobs are also going to be taken. Accountants, lawyers, doctors, all this kind of stuff, okay? So you're going to have the AI valuation of all these companies reach super crazy amounts, okay? You're going to have this massive shift in the job market and probably the Great Depression 2.0. I hope not. We're going to make a video on that pretty soon, though. It's a theory we're working on at the moment. But between now and then, you got a fantastic chance to get rich as shit. And that's the key point. Okay. Anyway, markets spooked because they think an interest rate pause is coming. TLDR from Miles. U.S. data came in hot. Bond yields spiking. ISM index higher than expected. That's the service index of services up. Jolt's job openings increased, so more job openings. Yay. QuantXBT, a bot popping in here saying precisely correct analysis, strong economic data increases likelihood of a sustained higher rate, which typically pressures risk assets. Markets pricing suggests 96% chance of rates remaining unchanged at the FOMC, but it's not necessarily a bearish thing. It happened in the 90s, okay? Right now, think of this. Right now, the unemployment rate is at a near record low. Now, we may have AI unemployment crisis coming in the next like 5 or 10 years, but not tomorrow. Between now and then, we have a lot of money to make, okay? Keep focused on that, guys. Fujao, huge surge in job openings in the JOLTS report. Many companies may have delayed hiring plans until after the election and created an artificially soft labor market moment. Businesses are coming out swinging now. It's a very interesting thought. Again, we are at near historically low unemployment, which is so funny. You see a tiny little move back up. Oh my gosh, unemployment crisis is coming. It will, but not how people think it will. And when people think it will, be a little bit longer. But we'll see unemployment crisis come at some point, and it'll probably largely be driven by AI. And yeah, people using AI will make gargantuan sums of money, and smart people are already implementing AI into their businesses. The ones who are not will get left behind, but a lot of jobs will simply be replaced. Eric Wallerstein saying the openings and unemployed worker ratio plateauing at 1.1 goes to show that all the bearish labor market narratives were always wrong. Cooling from a record hot labor market is welcome. It does not presage mass layoffs or recession through an endogenous feedback loop. Endogenous, look at that. What's that? That's the kind of word I used in university, man. Endogenous. Jamie Coots saying, with the strong dollar becoming a real problem, I expect a Bitcoin to be in the 80K range by now. This speaks to the strength in the underlying bid. We've had 2 almost $1 billion inflow days, by the way, for Bitcoin ETF products. Haven't checked today's for January 7th. It's probably been another good day. Don't know, didn't look, but Monday, Tuesday started off very, very strong, okay? So this speaks to the strength of the underlying bid and the market's expectations that the Fed will have to act. Otherwise, things will start break. And regardless of the sequence of events, more liquidity is coming and Bitcoin should be much higher 6 months from now. Yes, more liquidity is coming for the markets, okay? And Trump wants a weaker dollar. Now, DXY, the dollar index, has been surging, okay? Trump wants a weaker dollar. This is part of the plan, okay? Get a weaker dollar, and that's going to be good for risk assets, at least in the short term. So I think that first 100 days of the Trump presidency will be pretty interesting. Maybe leading up into the March Fed meeting, that'll be the real, oh man, that's going to be a very anticipated meeting, isn't it? No Fed meeting for the next 2.5 months. Jerome Powell just drops the mic in December, leaves all these hawkish statements, just walks away, man. Jerome Powell, that guy. Alex Kruger, 3 months ago, 725 basis point rate cuts were implied by the end of 2025. Now it's just 2, less than that, in fact. This encompasses why risk for equities remains to the upside in Q1. Bitcoin follows. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. He says, I do agree with something that Joe McCann wrote recently, that easy money is over, something like that. Thinking of 2025 as a great market for very active short-term traders. The exact opposite of 23, 24, when just holding was best and short-term guys got left in the dust. Interesting. You know, even if there's only 2 rate cuts next year, it's fine. It's fine. Not a problem. James Lavish, after today's release of economic data, risk assets are falling and bond yields are spiking as investors ask the all-important question, are we about to see a resurgence of inflation? Is it deja vu all over again? This is a chart from the 1970s, the Volcker era, when, of course, inflation spiked. Inflation came back down. And then inflation spiked again in the late 70s and into the 80s. Got all the way up to 13.5%. Yikes. If that happens, hold on to your sweet butts because it'll get bad, bad, bad out here. That being said, this has not happened yet. This has not happened yet. And what has happened in the past will not necessarily repeat into the future. Some people are saying that Jerome Powell is making some of those same mistakes. Others that no, it won't end up being like that. And that we may be in a different scenario, maybe the late 90s scenario, for example. There's a lot of moving pieces and it's hard to draw exact parallels because everything's always a little bit different, okay? History doesn't exactly repeat, but we do have a lot of rhymes in it, which is why we like to talk about historical narratives and how they've played out before, because it can kind of give us some sort of guidance or perspective on what could happen leading into the future, but things are always different to an extent, okay? Here's one from Will shared. It's wild this played out. I know the reasoning solely through the analogy is a full game. This is late 98, early 99 vibes. So this is the S&P 500 playbook, Fed fund rates. So S&P 500 in blue. Here you can see it rallied through 97, 98, all the way up into 99. Okay, Fed fund rate. So cut, pause right here. Look at that, December 98. Now, from that point, you see the S&P 500 ran super hard into late 99, topping, I think, in January 2000. And of course, then the dot-com bubble came, and that was it. Burst, I should say, and that was it. Interesting. Hey, real quick shout out to today's sponsor, iTrust Capital. Guys, go have a tax efficient way of doing the crypto game. I want to look at what iTrust Capital has to offer for you. So they have got the ability for you to come and wrap your crypto trading in your retirement plans, your 401k, your 403b, whatever you got over there. Do as many trades as you want. No taxable events at all. Pretty gosh darn cool. You can even do in-kind withdrawals. You can put those real coins in your pocket. Gold and silver, the real deal stuff via their partnership with Kitco. They got all the hot coins too. Injective, Lido Finance, Chainlink, Dogwoof Hat, other good stuff. So you won't be missing out on all the top coins that are coming out here in the market. And they're the biggest IRA provider in the crypto game. So if you wanted to check out what they have to offer for you, link down below in the description, and you can even get a $100 sign-up bonus when using that link. So go check it out. Thank you for supporting our sponsors. So let's continue. We talked about a lot about here about the why. Okay, we're just going to quick look at the charts. We're still going to get into your questions very soon, so we'll try and blast the rest of the stuff relatively quickly. Bitcoin, after breaking out of its initial downtrend here the other day, right here, okay, bouncing out the 50-day EMA, breaking out of the downtrend, came back up, got a little bit over $100,000, got up to 103 almost, got rejected, came back down. Now, if you look here, bottom, higher high. Look here, had we not broken the 100K range, it's not such a great move. But the fact we came up, broke over 100K, got 103K, put in a new peak, new valley, still above the 50-day EMA currently. So things are fine on the charts. Okay, still above the 50-day EMA. This is just a higher low right now. Uptrend intact for the moment. Now, if we lose the 50-day EMA in any kind of significant way for Bitcoin, it's a different equation, okay? Hey, by the way, Czech Republic Central Bank considering purchasing Bitcoin as a reserve asset. Another one, guys. That's crazy. I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's only the Czech Republic. How serious? Come on, man. Another country's talking about buying Bitcoin for the central bank. Get out of here. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay. Andrew Kang sold 2025 sold ETF trade. Solana retraced most of the Trump election pump. Almost a given of a sole ETF approved this year, if not in Q1 with approval deadlines in January, March. Yeah, it's actually crazy. So the new SEC guy comes in a few weeks. And then I think a few days after he's supposed to come in, the first deadlines are up for the SEC to approve Solana ETFs. So we could get them that quick. And like Andrew says, no grayscale overhang like you have with Ethereum. So when buying pressure actually comes in for Solana ETFs, the price is just going to go up. We're not going to have $10 billion of sell pressure coming in like we had for Ethereum. Solana valued relatively cheap compared to its network usage and growth. I mean, my goodness, imagine if Wall Street starts buying like $1 billion a day of Solana. That's going to have a much more dramatic impact on Solana than it will on Ethereum. And with no grayscale overhang, things could be getting pretty crazy there. Just saying, guys, just saying. Daniel saying, when I see guys like Sam Altman and Jensen Huang talking about 2025 being the year of AGI and the rise of agentic economy, I know these AI agent platforms are going so much higher. Are you paying attention, guys? The AI agent thing is not going to go away. In many ways, it is the new meme coin market, but better because it's actually meme coins with utility. Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit and scams and grifts, and it's all part of the game, okay? But there's also some really great infrastructure being built. Look at AI16Z. Look at Graphane. Look at Cerebro, Virtuals, ARC. A lot of cool stuff out there, okay? ARC. A lot of cool stuff out there. A lot of great infrastructure stuff. That's probably going to have really sticky value accrual long-term versus a lot of the agents, which you can create infinite amounts of agents, but you can't recreate the network effect of AI16Z or what Virtuals is doing. You can't just recreate that. You can make 1 million Virtuals agents and they all have no value. Okay, unless you start getting stickiness behind one of those agents. You get a real community built up, you get strong token holders built up, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so very much bullish on infrastructure. And I will throw some money and have already thrown some money into some different agents. Some of them pretty interesting ones like Memes AI. We've talked about that one. Again, if you want to see my portfolio disclosures, all the stuff I currently own, you guys as always can find that all down below in the description here on YouTube, pin comment over on X, current holdings, venture rounds, OTC deals, a lot of stuff, plus a risk statement, because guess what? Investing in crypto is risky, especially AI agent stuff, okay? Meme coin stuff, really just all crypto, okay? All crypto is risky as heck, guys. But particularly these new things, high chance of losing all your money. But therein lies the risk-reward ratio, right? Because it's so risky, there's so much upside potential too. You have to understand what you're investing in, though, and manage your risk accordingly. Okay. Okay, thanks, Dad Lark. All right, anyway. Crypto Stream, this is why I love the AI meta. Incredible projects are launched on Pump Fund and come with a valuation close to zero. It's true. It's true. You can get into some of these things for market caps sometimes of hundreds of thousands or just a few $1 million, which is basically the ground floor. No, I saw these people like, oh, I missed it at 200K, so I'm not going to buy it at 2 million. Dude, you can buy stuff at $2 million market caps. That's ridiculously tiny market caps. People's valuations of stuff has just gone so skewed and messed up. Like if you can get a $2 million market cap, like semi-quality coin, because some of these things are quality, they're just new. Compare that to a lot of these Layer ones and layer twos, they're launching with market caps in the billions of dollars. Sure, if you can come in with size, there's still some interesting upside there, and I invest in some of that stuff. Sure, why not? But if you're the guy who's got, a few $1,000 into the market, man, you need to be looking down here down farther on the risk scale than the coins launching at multi-billion-dollar market caps. Okay, that's a good point. Well, there's an incredible amount of value created from the AI economy and crypto, agents, infrastructure, and tooling. Just pause and take a look at Pump.Fund's top coins and market cap. Look at this. Peanut the squirrel. Rest in peace, buddy. Look at this. We got Fartcoin, okay, Goat, and Swarms. Some of the best stuff to have come out of Pump.Fund has been some of these AI coins, actually. There you go. Thanks, Pump.Fund. If you bought Fartcoin 2 months ago, by the way, you have outperformed the S&P 500 since 1999. I question everything in my life every day now. Nvidia CEO saying that AI agents likely to be a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity. And I was not talking about crypto specifically, obviously, like, proper AI agents built by like big companies and Microsoft and Google and all these people, right? But AI agents in crypto are 100% going to have their place, and they're going to take off massively in that same time. Okay, my opinion, obviously. AI agent sector, 16.7 billion. Meme sector, $122 billion. Does that seem appropriate to you? Does that seem like the adequate evaluation for these things? Does it feel like perhaps one of those is slightly undervalued, at least compared to the other? By the way, if not signed up to the newsletter, get signed up to the newsletter. It's awesome. You'll love it. 150,000 people a week. More than that. I haven't checked in a few days, actually. Reading that bad boy. You can be one of those sexy people, okay? It's free. Go check it out. Link down below in the description. We cover AI agents, meme coins, DeFi, charts, all kinds of stuff every week, keeping you up to date on what's going on in this fast-moving market. Link down below. Okay, so let's talk crypto coins, guys. What do you want to talk about? Being careful with this today after it exploded on me at Monday. Okay. Hey, Lark, longtime follower. Where do you see Cardano going in 2025 price-wise? I don't think that much about Cardano to know where it's going to be going price-wise, right? We did a price prediction video on this not so long ago. The comments there hold true. If we get a cycle, anything like we're expecting to get, shit can always happen, okay? But if we get it anything like we're expecting to see it, then the comments in that video will ring true still, okay? We made it maybe 6 weeks ago or something like this, so go watch that video. That's got a much more detailed analysis that I can give here quickly in a live stream. Do you see it getting an ETF in the near future? As far as I know, no one has applied for a Cardano ETF yet, which is interesting because we have a few others. We have Solana, we have Litecoin. Did somebody do a Chainlink ETF? No, I don't think it's I think it's just Solana and Litecoin right now. There's another I swear there was a third ETF in. Oh, XRP. Yeah, right. Solana, Litecoin, XRP. Those are the ones we have right now. I don't think there's any others. Correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, but can Cardano get an ETF? Sure, absolutely. I think once we start seeing stuff like Solana and XRP get approved for ETFs, we're going to see a lot more of, especially the top altcoins. So you'll see Cardano, you'll see Stellar Lumens, stuff like this get approved for ETFs as well. You'll see a lot of it because there's a lot of money there to be made. There's been some talk by other influences about BlackRock contributing to potential Bitcoin split off. Right. So there was something written in, I haven't heard what those people are saying exactly, but I remember back when it all started and BlackRock started acquiring ETFs, they wrote something into the policy, like if there's ever a chain split, they get to choose which chain they think is the legitimate one or something like that. I don't remember the exact details. But honestly, I think it's people making a bit of a mountain out of a molehill in that situation, realistically. It's just them saying that if there's a fork at some point in the future, like happened with Bitcoin Cash or something, that they reserve the right to make the call on what's going to go on moving forward. Now, does that mean that they're going to be working with, the WEF and stuff to come in and fork Bitcoin, and then there's going to be billions of dollars of Wall Street money on the line? So they're going to go with the new one that's not proof of work and is censorshipable and all this kind of stuff. Maybe. Nothing fucking surprised me in this fucking place. But I don't think it's super likely. And guess what? Even if that happens, guess what, BlackRock? You lose because everyone else just leaves. Okay, keep your Bitcoin Cash 2.0, BlackRock. BlackRock's not that dumb. They like making money. They like making money. And they know that Bitcoin makes a lot of money, that Bitcoin's going to go to $1 million, and the management fees they're going to collect in there are going to be so stupid and absurd. Why would they want to overturn their own apple cart? They wouldn't. Okay. Ski Mask Dog is the shib of this cycle. Maybe. I think it's to get on the Binance Alpha listings. It's not listed on Binance yet, but has a chance of getting listed on Binance. Something there. It's interesting. You're popular when you got efforts impersonating you, Lark. Pudgy, dude, I've got a nice Pengu position by the way right now. Okay, been building up a Pengu position. It's nice, sitting there, it's chilling right now. Like everything else, got brutally sold off in the last 24 hours, so it's still around the entry point, or maybe, I don't know, probably around the entry point, probably around my average price right now. But I've got a nice size position on this, sell order at 14 cents. So hopefully it picks up. Where's the Perrier? I know. We're on the Voss now. We're on the Voss now. Perrier betrayed me. No more. No more. What do you think about the potential of Griffin in 2025? I want to start using it. I haven't had a chance to actually use it. I've been kind of ill this week, so I haven't had the chance to hit the ground running like I hoped I would. See, like I hoped it would in getting back to work on January 6th, but hopefully next week I'll be able to dig into that. I've got a list of AI tools that I want to actually really start digging into, so I can start providing you guys with some more alpha and trying these different things out with some really cool stuff out there. I like what Griffin's doing. For everything I've seen so far, I really like what they're doing, and probably has a lot of great potential as an AI platform. The token probably also going to do decent, especially because it keeps getting shilled by Anatoly, the founder of Solana. So something to pay attention to. We made a short list of about 10 AI coins 2.5 weeks ago in the Discord, and a lot of those have done pretty well since then. Even with the current market pullback. Quick opinion on Aptos. I am still in my Aptos bags. Mo, the former CEO, chose a terrible time to leave. What the heck was that, man? Come on, Aptos. Anyway, the on-chain metrics for Aptos remain very strong. The price action, not super awesome. We charted that today for the newsletter. Not fantastic on the price action right now. Long-term, sort of not like super long-term, but the major uptrend that's been in play for the past few months has been lost. 50-day EMA lost currently. So I want to see a retake of the 50-day EMA for Aptos to really get more excited about the short-term price action. Cycle-wise, I still hold a pretty big spot bag. I think it'll do pretty well. We'll see how it goes. Metrics still good. Mo stepping down could have been handled a lot better. He could have just waited till the bear market, man. You can't wait another year for the bear market. Come on, dude. Anyway. Any views on Caspi? No, it's just one of those coins I just don't think about very much. I know there's a lot of people who are super excited about Caspa, but just never really floated my boat that much, I guess. No hate, obviously. I want everybody to make money. If you got the inside edge on some kind of coin, man, then you get that inside edge, okay? You get that cheddar. I love it. But I don't have any particular insights on Caspa. What do you think about Chainlink in 2025? Still hold my Chainlink bag. Still bullish on Chainlink. They're still doing good things. You can see the pieces coming together. But it's one of those long, slow burns, man. But I'll tell you, once it gets to $100, I'm starting to look at taking profits. That's for sure. Looking for a few good ones here. Polygon due for a pump. I have no idea. Fuck. Keep it clean, Lord. Keep it clean. Kids listen to the stream. Okay. Polygon. Man, it's just one of those coins like does all the right things, putting in all the work building, but just not getting love this cycle. And you see that people are chasing the shiny new coins. Look at SUI compared to Polygon, right? The market's showing you what it wants. Don't listen to what you think, when you look at the market, don't try and hear what you want to hear from the market. Hear what the market's actually telling you. The market's telling you that people aren't valuing Polygon this cycle for one reason or another. But what they are valuing, hot new shiny coin, SUI, for example, Hyperliquid, stuff like this. And Hyperliquid's probably got some more correcting to go. It's currently in a downtrend, might go as low as $15. Again, we chart that up in the newsletter for you guys. Anyway, is Near Protocol a dead project? No, far, far, far from being a dead project. Not even close. If you look at the on-chain metrics for Near Protocol, like daily average transactions and stuff like that, absolutely massive. It's one of the most used blockchains in crypto, actually, which is why I got a bag of it. Has the price been suffering recently? Absolutely, but most altcoin bags have been doing pretty rough recently. Yeah. It has not been immune to that. Most coins have not been immune to that. Only a few have really outperformed recently. The vast majority of coins have pretty much fallen in line with each other, losing 50-day EMAs, losing uptrends, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, Near is definitely not dead. Near's been doing a lot of work, and Near's got whatchamacallit, they're doing the 1.5 trillion parameter project for AI calculations and stuff like this. Like Near's doing stuff, man. I like Near. I like what those guys are doing over there. One percent of people in America own the entire yeah, poverty, wealth, and whatever. Go buy some Bitcoin, man. You don't like the status quo? Make more money for yourself. Is this just another shakeout before the bull run? We are currently in a bull run. We are currently in a bull run, okay? I've not seen enough indications yet to say the bull run is over. We are currently in a bull run, okay? Now, that could change. I have not seen massive indications of that changing yet, but that could change, right? Start losing some more major lines and stuff like that, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, fine. Right now, no, we're just in a bull market. Bull markets have massive volatility. We've talked about this many, many times. You will have 2 steps forward, 1 step back, multiple times in a bull market cycle, okay? You'll have many retests of the 50-day EMA, sometimes even retests all the way down to 100-day EMA. Rare, but it happens. So this is part of that process. During a bull market, the number does not just go up only, okay? It trends up, but trending up is very, very different to just up only. People imagine a bull market's like this, when a bull market's actually like this, right? You will constantly be tested. Where would you put $10,000 if you had to put into one coin today for the rest of the bull run? That's a loaded question. There's so many variables to this situation. Do you currently have any crypto coins? If so, what crypto coins? How much is $10,000 to you? Is $10,000 your whole life savings, or is $10,000 just like money you would go waste at the casino this weekend and not think about it the next morning? There's a lot of implications there, okay? But let's just assume $10,000. I don't have any other crypto coins. I'm just going to invest $10,000. And I don't want to take a lot of risk because I don't know what kind of risk you want to take either, Oliver. Maybe you're a big risk taker and you're like, you know what, man, I'm going to put it all in black, so to speak, crypto investment wise. So I'm going to put it on something super high risk and just boom, go. Or you might be a low risk taker. Okay. There's a lot of variables here. So many variables. Very hard question to answer. If it were me, And let's say, well, for me, I don't know, I'll probably just add to existing bags that I have, buy some more AI agents, but one coin. Hard to say, maybe AI 16Z if it were me, but it's not me, right? If I was to be sort of you, not financial advice, obviously, and assuming that, okay, just a dude, I got $10,000, I want to buy one crypto coin that's going to give me, what, 10x returns or something like that. You're not going to want to buy Bitcoin. You're not going to want to buy Ethereum. You're not going to want to buy Solana, right? You're going to look a little bit further down the risk spectrum, but don't go down too far because then you can lose all your money. But you can lose all your money either way in crypto because crypto is crazy. The markets might not do what you expect them to do, and then you lose all your money anyway. But if you have a higher chance of bringing in good returns, you want to look in that sort of sweet middle ground. Stuff like Aptos, Safe, Phantom, Sui, right? These are the coins that are going to have some nice returns for the risk that you're taking. Hopefully, of course. But it depends, man. And I'm putting out all these caveats and questions to you because I want you guys to think about these things. So it's not as easy as just going to YouTube and saying, hey, dude, where should I put $10,000 into a coin? There's a lot of things to consider. Do you like the AI niche or do you think it's dumb? Do you like meme coins or do you think they're dumb? Do you like real world assets? Do you like gaming? Do you like whatever, right? You should invest in things that you research. You should invest in things that you know. And if I were to just say, hey, go buy this coin because it's going to 10x, chances are the second that coin goes down 15, 20, 30%, you're going to sell at a big loss, come back here and say, hey, dude, I lost money. And then check back 6 months later and that coin's probably up. If you don't have conviction, if you don't have a thesis and you haven't done your own research, you're going to lose almost every single time. That's real. So there are way too many variables for me to tell you what coin to run out and throw $10,000 into, but I hope that at least some of this gets you thinking about how you would want to look at putting $10,000 into something. Lark, do you think AI agents will replace memes this year? What's crazy is most of the AI agents pump $200 million market cap of the month. I think that a lot of the AI agents are 100% going to have that sort of meme style run this year. Now, it's not to say meme coins are going to go away. Some of the bigger cult memes will definitely stick around, but I mean, memes got totally stupid for a while. I mean, you guys remember they were putting people in cages on pump.fun? Like there was a gimp in a cage. There was like a kid getting his mom to show her boobs and stuff. Like it was getting real rough out there, guys. Okay, in the meme coin space, let's keep it real. AI agents have that potential to be the next level of memes. Okay, because we have real utility, we have fun stuff coming on board here. We have like on-chain analytics, social analytics, trading funds, VC funds, all this kind of cool stuff, plus fun mimetic agent types. So there's a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of cool stuff, and I'm very excited about it. I think AI agents have, assuming we don't have some black swan and we have the new global depression happen in the next few weeks, then hey, 2025 looking great for being in the AI agent game. We've been putting a lot more money into that in the personal portfolio, and I think it's going to be a sector that continues to do very, very well. I am Rando. Scroll back a few minutes in the chat. We talked about Aptos. What do you think about Kronos? I don't think very much about the Kronos coin, to be honest. I really like the Crypto.com app. I use the card. It's actually just here in my wallet. Okay, to show you guys, I actually do use this thing all the time. This thing right here, I use all the gosh darn time if I want to get one, by the way, link down in the description. But this is great. I love the card. I love the app. Don't really think about the CRO token very much, aside from needing it or not. In terms of an investment, I don't know. Never really got me super excited investment-wise, just for utility purposes, right? Is SHIB worth my time this cycle, Lark? Good question, Elijah. The big cap meme coins, I think, are good for trading. Okay? If you just want to sort of a passive investment, I mean, man, there are so many meme coins with lower market caps and bigger upside that probably aren't like gonna go anywhere. Think like Brett, Dog with Hat, stuff like this. Fart coin, come on. I know, fart coin. I know. But really, compare that to the market cap of SHIB, right? For most of these coins to reach the market cap of SHIB is like a 5 to 10x move, or maybe more in some cases. And these are decent memes, let's say, if you're going to be playing the meme coin game. Not to say SHIB can't do well, but just that there's probably better risk rewards out there comparatively. Okay, last one. We're getting over time again. Last one here, guys. I'm going to finish up. What do you think Bitcoin worth by the end of the month? I have no idea. No idea after Trump's officially in office. But 150K remains my sort of local peak top that we might reach in March or April of this year, assuming everything goes generally well with the markets, okay? San Pellegrino's San Pellegrino is one of my favorites, that's for sure. I keep going back to that one without a doubt. What are you people going to do when we have 5 more 30% drops? This is the exact reason most people don't belong in the investing space. 95% playing with scared money. Yeah. There's a lot of risk in the market, that's for sure. 5 more 30% drops sounds like a good time. Okay. And look, we have not got to that stage in the market yet. From what I see, could happen. Could happen. You never know. Markets are unpredictable. Everyone likes to think they can predict the markets. Can't really predict the markets. Best you can do is react to what's going on, to have your theses formed up, to have your ideas of how you think things could play out, have your plan for taking profit out of this market. Because I got to keep reminding you guys this. This is where we'll finish the stream at. I have to keep reminding you guys this because it's so gosh darn important. Crypto markets are insane. Most people lose most of their money. Okay? You got to be early enough to narratives. You got to be willing to put in the work. You have to put in your own research. You can't just come to YouTube and say, hey, Lark, what coin should I buy today? It doesn't quite work like that, okay? You need to have a bit of your own damn conviction, okay? We talk about stuff. We share alpha all the time on stuff that you guys might find interesting, and I hope that you go and research that and don't just blindly ape into shit. But here's the deal. All this stuff is wildly speculative, man. Wildly speculative, okay? How many layer 1 blockchains do we really need? Come on now. Not that many, right? How many AI agents do we need? Because we're about to see a near infinite amount of them be created. They're not all going to go to billions of dollars in market cap. Sorry to tell you. Okay. How much AI agent infrastructure do we need? Probably not as much as currently is being made. Not to mention the fact that literally everybody, like literally every crypto project I've been talking to or seeing, they're building AI agents. And they're building AI agent infrastructure because that's the hot new thing. Okay. Just like everybody pivoted to metaverse back in the day. AI agents, man, it's where it's at. Okay, Nvidia CEO's talking about it. Everyone's talking about it. It's the big thing. It's going to continue to be the big thing until it's not, until it gets way overblown. And this is going to be part of what pushes up the AI bubble when it bursts. All these things are going to go down 99.999%. Probably only outdone by meme coins, just go down 99.99999%. When the bear market comes, liquidity on this shit's going to dry up so fast, you will be shocked at how fast these things drop. Like that. You got to keep taking profits out of the market. You are not a genius. This is just a bull market, and yes, it is still a bull market until proven otherwise. Okay, this is just the normal corrective period. It's fine. Okay, if things start to change more in the macro direction for the bad, then we can start to reassess. If the charts continue to look worse, then we can reassess. So far, we're not quite there, okay? But you have to extract money out of this market because when the bear market comes, no coins will be spared. It's going to be brutal. That being said, plenty of money to be made before it happens. So remember to take your profits a long way, folks. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time. Peace.